It's time for an update of your Thursday evening's weather conditions, and as expected, it's been a hot day for much of the country, and thunder showers have developed this afternoon over parts of Gauteng, Limpopo and Mpumalanga. Some of the thunderstorms over southern Limpopo have even become severe at times. Now, as we head into tonight, we're still expecting thunder showers over that region to continue, but the chances of rainfall will start dissipating the later it gets. Partly cloudy overnight for the western parts, where a warm evening is expected. Now, tomorrow brings with it partly cloudy skies to much of the country, particularly over the northern parts and into the Eastern Cape. Very little rain expected, except for a small chance of thunderstorms along that eastern escarpment once again. A very hot day in the forecast for the Northern Cape, much of KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the low-veld areas where temperatures reach the mid to upper 30s across those areas. Now, tonight's rainfall probability map indicates that isolated thunderstorms are still expected for Gauteng, including Johannesburg and Pretoria. Mbombela not out of the rainfall just yet, and we'll see thunder showers around Polokwane as well. A few thunder showers extending into the northwest province too, but dry over the Cape provinces. Now, for Pretoria, we're expecting an overnight low of 16 degrees. It's going to be a warm night, partly cloudy with a few thunder showers, particularly in the early and mid-evening, but overnight those clear out. And for tomorrow, it's going to be partly cloudy and dry, but very hot with a maximum temperature of 34. Northeasterly winds continue overnight along the KwaZulu-Natal coastline, particularly around Richards Bay, where they'll be moderate to fresh at times. And although tomorrow morning will start off fairly calm over the interior, by Friday afternoon it becomes very windy over the western interior of South Africa, wind speeds averaging between 40 and 50 kilometers per hour. Now, minimum temperatures are expected to be quite high across many parts of South Africa, especially for the northern, western and eastern Cape interior along that eastern coastline for Durban and Richards Bay, as well as for the low-veld. Johannesburg will be mild with a minimum of 12 degrees. And tomorrow afternoon is going to be a scorcher for much of the country, mid-30s for many areas, Uppington approaching the 40-degree mark, and we'll see similar temperatures over the interior of KwaZulu-Natal as well as for some parts of the low-veld. Cape Town, on the other hand, will be cool at 20. And on Saturday, rain will spread along the southern coastline of the country, reaching northwards towards Durban and Richards Bay in the late afternoon and evening hours. And on Sunday, further rainfall for KZN, where it's going to be a much cooler day and temperatures drop by a few degrees in Gauteng.
News that moves. eNCA.com.